field of 5 to kick things off. Arcane Agent, Todd Trites. Wild Cherry, Tim Merzetti. Emerald Corker, Sam Hodgen. Fundy Bay, Mike Downey. Trudy's Future, and Steve Mahar. 5 to the outside. Field of 5, race 1 of the day. Here they come. They're off and pacing. An Arcane Agent for the lead. Trudy's Future far outside. Then Emerald Corker in between horses around the turn. Funday Bay gets away racing in 4th. And trailing 5th, Wild Cherry. The post-time favorite trailing early on as they pass the 8th. And go on up the backside for the first time. And up front and cutting it, Arcane Agent. And Mahar looks for the 2-hole trip, and he's got it now. As Trudy's Future is angled in now to the pylons and is back a length and a half in second. Racing third, Emerald Corker, Funday Bay, a 30-3 opener. And trailing Wild Cherry is their single file order as they race on to the 3/8 pole, led by Arcane Agent. She's the longest shot on the tote board right now at 21 to 1, and she's on top. Racing second on the outside, here comes Trudy's Future out from the pocket, going for it halfway home. Then third on the outside now comes Funday Bay. Then Emerald Corker, and trailing Wild Cherry. She'll have to try it from the backfield. The half in 103 and 1 as they round the turn, and Trudy's Future is taken over. Now racing second, Arcane Agent, Funday Bay third. Wild Cherry on the outside comes to 4th. And Emerald Corker trails on to the 3/4 they go. Trudy's Future racing second. Arcane Agent, Wild Cherry on the outside. Then Funday Bay is right there in between horses, and Emerald Corker trails 3/4 in the books in 134 and 2 as they round the turn 31 and 1 in the third split, and it's led by Trudy's Future. Arcane Agent still second, but Wild Cherry now comes up on the outside. Then Funday Bay is right there, and here comes from the pocket again. Arcane Agent's going to try Trudy's Future, and Wild Cherry on the outside, deep stretch. Arcane Agent's got the lead back. Outside Wild Cherry, Rockin' Todd gets the first with Arcane Agent. Getting it back here in the mile in 2:07. Arcane Agent takes the first. Todd Trites, the mile, 2:07. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 1. Number 1, Arcane Agent. Now a 6-year-old daughter of Arcane Hanover out of the Freedom Fellow mare, Spring Freedom. Owned by Gerald Alexander of Sussex, trained by Brock McEachran. Todd Trites gets the driving assignment late here today, and Arcane Agent gets the job done here. It's her first of the season. She's hit the board in all 3 starts this year. A first, a second, and a third in 3 starts. Arcane Agent. For catch driver, Todd Trites. He jumps up to win it for Arcane Agent, 2:07. And the starters for race 2. Now at the gate, and the gate is moving. All set for the second race, field of 6. They all move in a spot as breaking free scratch. Laura's Lease now on the rail. Lonnie Stokes, My Buddy Mark, and Mike Stevenson. Then Skill Factor, Mike Downey, Glowed Fire, and Steve Mahar, Big V. Sam Hodgen, Come On Scoot, Todd Trites. 6 across, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. Laura's Lease out for the early lead. Then My Buddy Mark on the outside challenging second. And Laura's Lease a bit rough around the turn, but back pacing. Then My Buddy Mark on the outside advances second. Then getting away third, Load Fire. Skill Factor gets away 4th. Then racing 5th, Big V, and trailing the field, Come On Scoot. Onto the opening quarter they go, and My Buddy Mark and Mike Stevenson has now set up shop on the lead. Laura's Lease and Stokes now rides in the pocket, second and opener, 30 and 4. Then back in third, Load Fire, Skill Factor sits in, racing 4th, then racing 5th, Big V, and trailing 6 in the backfield. That's Come On Scoot as they race single file, approaching now to the 3/8 pole, and up front and cutting it towards the opening half, your leader up front. And comfortable on the lead is My Buddy Mark. Then up tight second, Laura's Lease. Here comes Skill Factor, up and moving. He's got a first up trip, driving up from third, the half in 103. Then fourth inside, Lock, Load, Fire, Big V to the outside. Moving from fifth and trailing six, Come On Scoot, as they race past the half and on to the 5/8 pole past that marker. And it's My Buddy Mark on top. Racing second, Laura's Lease. So Skill Factor now comes to second. Then inside third, Laura's Lease. Big V is fourth. On the far outside, Come On Scoot. And Trites is painting the fence on the outside with the Inquiry up 3/4 1. 35 and 3 as they round the turn. My Buddy Mark, Skill Factor, is gutting it out. He came first over, and he's still right there on the outside second. Then racing third, Laura's Lease just needs some real estate and tipping out wide and coming up strong on the outside. Come On Scoot, deep stretch, and it's Skill Factor now. My Buddy Mark, Laura's Lease, trying to skim up the cones. Laura's Lease gets it at the last moment. Big V had lots of pace outside. Then it was My Buddy Mark and Skill Factor. Those four were all right there. The mile 2:07. Mile 2:07. Now your unofficial winner of race 2. Number 2, Laura's Lease. 6-year-old son of No Nukes. Out of the Arts Place mare. My Place, owned by David Corbett, trained by Don Bishop. Lonnie Stokes up for the catch drive, and this horse as well. 3 starts this year and 3 on the board finishes, and a win this afternoon. And also to go along with that, 2 third-place efforts from 3 starts. Laura's Lease and Lonnie Stokes. Mile and 2:07. This the third race. Again, another field of claiming pacers behind the gate. Field of 7 this time around. Here's how we leave. Twinbee Casino as the inside. Steve Mahar. Scoring 2 is J.R. Blue Chip, Rick Armstrong. From 3, Giz Can Do and Lonnie Stokes. Scoring from 4, Cambo Time, Doug Falcons Jr. Speed Indeed has 5 for Mark Haig. Post 6, Atlanta Brave. And Todd Trites outside. Cole J. Commando. Mike Stevenson, here they come. They're off and pacing. J.R. Blue Chip going for the lead. Around the first turn, he's got it. Then Giz Can Do on the outside. Gets away second, Twinbee Casino. Cambo Time, he's parked early, and he's parked way outside. 3 wide as they hit the opening 8th pole. Parked 3 wide and driving on. Cambo Time, Giz Can Do has it, and Cambo Time parked. Then racing third and parked as well, Atlanta Brave. Then right there is J.R. Blue Chip, Twinbee Casino 5th. Then it's back to Speed Indeed, and after the slow start, Cole J. Commando 30 and 2. Opener as they round the turn, and they're still battling neck and neck for the lead. On the inside, Giz Can Do. Then racing second and park, Cambo Time, getting roughed up here. Then Atlanta Brave is still parked as well, but he's got cover. And on the outside, racing third, J.R. Blue Chip has 4th. Then it's Twinbee Casino, Speed Indeed, and Cole J. Commando catches the field. They were halfway home in 104 and 2 as they round the paddock turn. Giz Can Do on the outside, park second. Cambo Time inside third. J.R. Blue Chip, then Atlanta Brave on the outside. Still right there, 4th, Twinbee Casino. Eyeing a move to the outside. And up the inside goes Gold J. Commando. And watch for Speed Indeed. And he's way outside and rushing on. 3 wide and driving now. 3 wide to third as they battle 3 wide. Giz Can Do, Speed Indeed, 137 and 2 as they round the turn neck and neck for the lead. Giz Can Do, then in between horses, Atlanta Brave and Speed Indeed is right there with an 8th to go. J.R. Blue Chip on the inside, 4th. Down the stretch they come, and it's still Giz Can Do. Atlanta Brave on the outside, Speed Indeed kicking into gear. Giz Can Do, though, is going to go all the way, and he just beats stablemate Atlanta Brave. A late lunge for second, and Speed Indeed winds up third. And an exciting stretch kick, the mile 2:08 and 2 is Giz Can Do. And Matt Lana Brave right there, first and second. And parading back with a second straight driving win of the day, driver Lonnie Stokes aboard one, Giz Can Do, a 9-year-old. By Matt Can Do out of the Noble Sam mare, Brittany Tupp. Home by Bernie Charlton of St. John does the training as well. Lonnie Stokes picks up the catch drive. Late driver change and Giz Can Do, and Lonnie Stokes gets the job done here. As Bernie Charlton has a good showing here, a first and a second in his stable entries. Giz Can Do wins it. The mile this afternoon, 2:08 and 2. Spudland Charisse then getting away fourth. Dusty Lane last, and Tish's Pit Pony after the slow start, trying to catch up some ground as they make their way to the opening quarter. And Trites has Lucky Northern Star on the choo-choo, and that's where she likes to be. She's good there by that opening quarter, 30 and 3. Lucky Northern Star ties power up tight to her though, racing in second. Then we're gapped out to Spudland Charisse, a gap of about 3.5. Back to her in third, then racing fourth, Dusty Lane last, and Tish's Pit Pony still trails the field 3/8 of the mile, and off the turn through the stretch here they come, racing to the half-mile point, and led by Lucky Northern Star ties power in the perfect pocket trip here second. Then racing third on the inside is Spudland Charisse outside for the drive, Dusty Lane last, and trailing Tish's Pit Pony. And they were by the opening half in 1:02 and 3. And there goes Ties Power out from second and powering up to the lead now as they drive on to the 3/4. Ties Power clearing and driving away. Dusty Lane last is second, then third Lucky Northern Star outside Spudland Charisse, but Ties Power overpowering them here. 3/4 won. 34 and 3 rather, 134 and 3 the third quarter, and it's all Ties Power about 6 lengths. Then second, Dusty Lane last, Spudland Charisse has come to third, Lucky Northern Star fourth. Ties Power is demolishing this field, moving away. Dusty Lane last, second, but it's Ties Power, and he turns his heels to the field here, and he wins it. Ties Power in for second. Dusty Lane last, and third going to Spudland Charisse. 2:05 and 1. Quickest of the day, Ties Power. And parading back to the winner circle, the winner of race number 4. Number 4, Ties Power, a 9-year-old son of Scoot to Power out of the Most Happy Fella mare, Sarah Jean. Owned by Gordon White, Katie Shepard, Chris Davies trains, Mark Haig in the driver's seat, and new owner Katie Shepard getting her first win credit here today as she holds Ties Power in the winner's circle along with co-owner Butchie White. And the Hagler on board this afternoon. The mile in 2:05 and 1. It's the quickest of the afternoon. Ties Power, a thundering performance. 2:05 and 1. And the starters for the 5th race. Field of 3, top of the stretch. Rapid Cane. Tim Merzetti from Post 1. Right next door is No Apology. And Mike Downey, Victory.com. Will score from 3, and Steve Mahar. 3 starters are top class. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Victory.com going for it on the inside. Rapid Cane, No Apology as they race into the first turn. They were 3 wide around that turn, and now Rapid Cane takes it. No Apology backs off now second, in Victory.com as they settle positions now and race on to the opening quarter. And we've got a battle up front here in the 3-horse field. And on the outside now, No Apology, Rapid Cane, and Merzetti takes him there to that opening quarter. But Mike Downey wanted the front, and the front he's got. That opening quarter, 31-4 as they round the turn. No Apology on top, sitting second. Rapid Cane Victory.com sits back, buying his time in third as they race single file now to the 3/8, led by No Apology, leading a length and a half. Rapid Cane rides in the pocket, Journey second, sitting back third. Victory.com through the stretch to the half. No Apology, and he's the second choice of the three on the tote board on top, and now makes it 2 lengths past the half, and they were by the half. 105-1 as they round the turn. No Apology racing second on the outside. Here comes Victory.com, and he quickly busted out from third, and he's racing after the leader. Rapid Cane third, onto the 3/4 they go. No Apology. Victory.com came around Rapid Cane, and he's now second. Rapid Cane back in third by the 3/4, and it's No Apology by the 3/4, 137-4. No Apology. Victory.com. Rapid Cane starts to gap out in third with 1/8 of a mile to go now. Victory.com is out to challenge here in this final 8th. It's No Apology. Victory.com on the outside coming to him. Victory.com is going to win it here as the long shot of the 3. Victory.com wins it. In for second, No Apology. Rapid Cane third, 2-8-3 for the mile. And coming up to win it, Victory.com. And the veteran Mahar gets it done here. Back to the winner's circle now. Winner of race number 5. Number 4, Victory.com. A 6-year-old son of Life Sign out of the Cam Fella mare, Cam Sensation. Owned by John Beaton of Sydney, Nova Scotia. Trained by Ron Chamberlain. Steve Mahar in the driver's seat. Victory.com picks up win 2 of the season. He's 2 for 3 on the year. Second straight win, and he takes the top class today. Mile 2:08-3. Victory.com. Steve Mahar, 2:08-3. Top of the stretch now for race 6. Future Secret, Mike Stevenson. Memories of Love, Ed Harvey. Night Stalker and Mike Downey. Action Raider, Todd Trites. Ed and Eddie and Mark Haig. And your outside entry, Ryan's Fancy, moves in a slot from post 6. And Tim Merzetti. 6 across this time. Race 6. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and out of there quickly. Action Raider out to take the lead. Night Stalker gets away racing in second. Then third, angled in, Memories of Love. Then racing fourth, Future Secret, back to Ryan's Fancy. And trailing Ed and Eddie off stride again as they race on up the backstretch on way to the opening quarter. And Trite sets up on the lead with Action Raider. He's on top, leading by a length and a half. Night Stalker following a nice pocket journey in second. Uptight now, racing third and closing in. Memories of Love, Future Secret, and trailing Ryan's Fancy, 31-1. That opening panel, and the pace still on top and cutting it out is Trites and Action Raider, but the backfield quickly in motion now, and on the outside and coming to second, giving chase, Memories of Love. Inside third now, Night Stalker. Future Secret out for the drive, and she's got a perfect second over, covered up trip this week. And she's from fourth, Ryan's Fancy, fifth the half, 103-1 as they race round the paddock turn. Action Raider outside, Memories of Love second. Inside third, Night Stalker. Future Secret on the outside, second over in fourth, and racing fifth in the backfield, Ryan's Fancy. On to the 3/4 they go, and there's about 3 lengths separating these 5, And the leader up top still is Action Raider. Memories of Love. She came at it first up, but she starts to fade a bit. And Night Stalker takes over second again by the 3/4, 1:36.1 as they round the turn. Memories of Love digging in again. And she's coming back after Action Raider, who's still leading. Action Raider outside. Racing second is Memories of Love with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Action Raider, Memories of Love. Then Night Stalker is coming on there in deep stretch. And on the inside, Ryan's Fancy has the most pace. And Merzetti comes up the cones. And Merzetti wins it here in the mile in 2:07.3. The inquiry sign is up. Hold all tickets, please. The inquiry sign is up here in race 6. Ready now, the unofficial winner of race 6, number 7, Ryan's Fancy, free-legged son of Liz Ryan. Out of the Boone and Crockett mare, Rose's Rose, owned by Terry Price. Charlie Price trains Tim Merzetti up for the drive. And the mile this afternoon, 2:07.3. It is unofficial, though, as inquiry involving number 7, Ryan's Fancy. And the starters for our 7th race, a full field of 8 in behind the gate. Milton, Mark Haig, Arctic Spur, and Sam Hodgen. Woodmere Coal Dust, Doug Falcons Jr., UK Bluegrass, and Steve Mahar. Consider Me Lucky, Todd Treitz, Mega Rose, and Mike Downey. Impish Art, Mike Stevenson. Tiger Trouble has the outside 8-post, Lonnie Stokes. 8 starters, the 7th race. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Arctic Spur, Consider Me Lucky. On the outside, then Milt gets away strong to the pylons, and he's got the lead now. Then racing second, Arctic Spur, Consider Me Lucky now angling in, racing third. Woodmere Coal Dust got away fourth, and UK Bluegrass back to Mega Rose in sixth, then followed up by Impish Art. Tiger Trouble trails a field. Onto the quarter they go. Milt wants a front. Arctic Spur made the move, but not giving up the front end is the Hagler, and Milt on the lead by that opening quarter. 30-4 Arctic Spur. Parked on the outside, racing second. Then Consider Me Lucky third. Here comes UK Bluegrass on the outside, moving up from fourth, and she may lose her cover as Arctic Spur clearing to the lead as Milt is racing second. 3/8 of the mile in and through the stretch to the half. Arctic Spur. Milt is racing second and trying to keep Arctic Spur at bay on the outside, and he does. She's still parked. Then racing third, Consider Me Lucky, UK Bluegrass. Quick half, 1:01 and 2 on the outside. Going up, that's Impish Art. Woodmere Coal Dust has the inside lane to work with, and she has moved now to fifth. And Impish Art is going to try it from the backfield today, and she swings out 3 wide from fifth and going on. Then Mega Rose and trailing the field, Tiger Trouble, and the first 6. Bunch by about 3.5 lengths and 3 wide. Impish Art, but Milt still has the lead by the 3/4, 1:33, and Arctic Spur is still into things, and she's there in the middle. On the inside, though, Milt still has the lead by a half a length. Then on the outside, Impish Art, Arctic Spur still there. Then on the inside, looking for racing room, and going into the inside, here comes Consider Me Lucky. Deep stretch, and Consider Me Lucky coming up the inside. Milt, Consider Me Lucky, and Milt, I think, held on to win it just by a nose over Consider Me Lucky, and for third, Impish Art. 2, 4, and 3, and that's the quickest of the afternoon. Might have been Milt. And back with his second driving win of the afternoon, driver Mark Haig aboard number 1, Milt, the 7-year-old son of Liz Ryan out of the Smooth Fella mare La Bouvière. Owned by Paul Treitz of Fredericton, trained by Chris Davies. This is Chris's second training win of the afternoon as well. And Mark Haig in the sulky. Milt picks up his first win from 3 starts this season, and the fastest trip of the day so far today. Milt 2:04 and 3, clips and ties Powers previous fastest of the day of 2:05 and 1. The Chris Davies barn on fire. 2 fastest trips of the day, and Milt gets it here in 2:04 and 3. And the starters, top of the stretch, Holiday Moon and Sam Hodgin. Bert and Bert moves into post 2. Mike Stevenson, Emery Sealster. Scoring 3, Lonnie Stokes. Aries Donna from 4. Tim Merzetti scoring 5. Cam's Manna, Mike Downey, Mando Morris. Now from 6, and Todd Trites, and outside, Katahdin Country, Mark Haig. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Bert and Bert out for the early lead. He takes it. Then Holiday Moon, a strong start to the inside. Around the first turn, Holiday Moon has jumped it off. And everybody by okay, though, as they round the turn. And that leaves Bert and Bert out by about 3 lengths now. Aries Donna gets to second. Then angling in third. That was Bando Morris, Katahdin Country. On the outside, going on from 4th. Then racing 5th, Cam's Man with the Inquiry up. Then it's back to Emery Sealster. And after the break, Holiday Moon can see them all by that opening quarter, 31 and 4 up front and cutting it out. It is Bert and Bert. Katahdin Country on the outside is stablemate at his wheel, driving second. Then racing third inside, Aries Donna. Outside 4th, here comes Bando Morris. He's getting into it. Then on the outside comes Emery Sealster. Then getting shuffled back to the inside is Cam's Man. And trailing the field, Holiday Moon halfway home. Bert and Bert and Katahdin Country. And Haig just sitting on the outside. The half 1:04 and 1 as they round the turn. Bert and Bert outside Katahdin Country. Aries Donna third. Bando Morris tipping out 3 wide from 4th and going on. And right behind him goes Emery Sealster, Cam's Man, and trailing Holiday Moon onto the 3/4 they go. And it's still Bert and Bert. On the outside, Katahdin Country, Bando Morris. On the outside, 3 wide, third, Aries Donna. Watch for her, and she's on the inside, full of pace, 3/4, 1:36 and 4 as they round the turn. Bert and Bert turns it on, moves out, but he's going to have Aries Donna coming at him in the home stretch. She's right there as well. 1/8 of a mile to go. Bert and Bert. Aries Donna, then racing third, and Aries Donna has rolled off stride, and that gives Katahdin Country back second. On the outside, Bando Morris. Bert and Bert, a gate-to-wire trip here, wins it, and the mile 2:05 and 2. Pardon me, 2:07 and 2. The mile 2:07 and 2. Bert and Bert, gate-to-wire trip. And back to the winner's circle. The winner of race 8, number 3, Bert and Bird, a 5-year-old son of Liz Ryan. Out of the Big Towner mare, Battletown Beau, Oma Doug and Ron Hildebrand. Trained by Chris Davies, Mike Stevenson in the driver's seat. And young Chris Davies, his 3rd training win of the afternoon. And Bert and Bert wins it here, the mile in 2:07 and 2. Gate-to-wire trip, Bert and Bert. 3 training wins on the day for the Chris Davies stable. And Bert and Bert winning the finale 2:07.